teams began the tournament. 6 will play today, and you're about to witness a pair of play-in round games to get to the semifinals. First up, it is France, who is 2-1 in pool play yesterday, taking on Springfield, who is 1-2. France, of course, one of the perennial powers in this sport. Springfield comprised of 4 players who currently play in the WNBA. I am your match announcer, Greg Rakestraw. Thank you so much for joining us on the FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel. Here is the schedule for the day. 2 play-in games or quarterfinals, then a slight break. Then we will have 2 semifinals. The 2 teams that won the 2 pools yesterday, Canada and the U.S., both 3-0, and they await to be in those semifinals. Then we'll have another 30-minute or so break. Our championship game will take place at 1:05 Eastern Time today. There you see the Springfield USA squad, and they are comprised of Alicia Gray, De'Erica Hamby, Cameron Brink, and Lene Harper. Cameron Brink was the 2nd pick in the WNBA draft last Monday. Alicia Gray, De'Erica Hamby, both current WNBA players, and Lene Harper, a veteran who has played on 3 different WNBA teams over the course of her career. They lost to Canada 18-15 in their final game yesterday. Their lone win coming against Puerto Rico in their 2nd game. Now for France, Myriam Jacundede, Marie-Eve Paget, Anna Ngo Njak, and then Hortense Limousin will be the quadrant of players representing France in today's championship, or today's play-in round. France is 2-1. France, when they're opening game against Freiburg yesterday by a score of 17-12. Then France was defeated by the United States team 15-11. France won the finale against Calgary 21-16. Coin flip. Team USA, or Springfield rather, wins said coin flip. And our officials for this contest, Gonzalo Paz Chiapponi and Yasmina Yoris. And we will play a 10-minute game, or first to 21. 4 players on a team, of course 3 on the court at one time. You see subs fast and frequently every time there is a stoppage in play. We play by 1s and 2s. No player can foul out. We do keep track of fouls. On the 7th foul committed by a team, the other team will shoot 2 free throws. On a potential 10th foul, it would be 2 free throws plus the ball. Again, Springfield won the toss, and it looks like they're electing to have the basketball first. Cameron Brink, who had the number 3 play on SportsCenter's top 10 here in the States, one of her block shots yesterday. She'll start this one on the bench. So Harper, Hamby, Gray, Paget, a holding foul for France. Paget, a pair of 2s and 5 points in total in France's victory over Calgary in our finale game yesterday. Here's Gray. Gray off the window, score it. So Alicia Gray gets the first bucket of game number 1 for Springfield. Jacundede, somewhat late addition to this France roster for this event, placing Leticia Guapo, shot clock violation. Obviously we have a 12-second shot clock, so it keeps the action fast and furious. Gray will have a seat, Brink will come in. Anna Ngo Njak, who saved her best for last in France's finale win last night. Harper turns down the 2, takes the contested 1, and rattles it home. Lene Harper, obviously it is single elimination today. Ngo Njak, no, great job by Jacundede to fly in and grab the rebound. France is on the board 2-1, and Brink, who struggled in terms of getting a whistle yesterday, that continues as she is whistled for a foul on an illegal screen. So Anna Ngo Njak. And steps called. You see far more traveling violations and 3-second calls in this sport than you see seemingly these days in the usual 5v5 full court version of this sport. Shot clock at 4. Hamby drives, shot rejected, and shot clock violation. Paget will enter. See the replay of the defense by Ngo and Jacques. And steps called. So again, very to the letter of the law. Kind of a sluggish start for each of these two teams so far. It is an early start here. Just past 10:30 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time in the States. Brink on the dive, no, could not finish. Should play for the Los Angeles Sparks this coming year. Limousin misses. Then Brink had it tipped away. Limousin able to track it down. Here's Paget, the veteran for this France team. Harper able to take it away. And again, mismatch. Find the 6'4 Brink who lays it up and in. Cameron Brink, who played collegiately at Stanford, and going Jacques, no. Paget the rebound. Paget, a 2 to tie, missed everything on that one on the quick release. Hamby, after a respite, will come back in. And Brink will have a seat. Hamby will be Brink's teammate with the Los Angeles Sparks. The WNBA season tips off a little less than a month from now. Gray, the dive, Hamby gets the bucket. So far, all 4 players for Springfield have a basket. 4-1 lead. Jay Kuhn today. Shot blocked, clean block. That was Gray that got it. Ball out of bounds. It should be France ball. Brink now will quickly sub back in as Alicia Gray will have a seat. Limousin. Had 3 points in the finale win for France last night. She's been great about getting this shot, but again has a 6'4 defender waiting on her. This France team does not have the height that Springfield does. Hamby gets the basket. So a 5-1 opening here for Springfield. And these two teams were in opposite pools. This is the first time they have seen each other in the tournament. Jay Kuhn today gets it from the elbow, and she has both baskets so far for France. But immediately Springfield going on the attack. Brink draws a double. Hamby an opening for 2, misses. Ball batted around in Gray. Will just try to power her way up. Couldn't score over Limousin. Springfield doing a great job of taking advantage of the height discrepancy. Can Limousin create at the rim? The answer is no, because she did not get the shot off in time. A shot clock violation. So did a good job of creating space, but just couldn't get the ball out of her hands in time. So it looked to be the easiest bucket so far for France is wiped away. Brink back to the bench. Harper returns. And a foul against France. Just the second team foul, and you see those notated on that field in purple just to the right of the score. Shot clock at 7. Harper on the drive. Limousin could not stop her. Lene Harper gets the bucket. She has got 2. Harper spent some time with the Washington Mystics last year. Hamby goes to work. Plays through contact. Tried to power her way through, and Ngo and Jacques does just enough. Again, she's a capable 2-point scorer, as evidenced by that shot. First 2 made by either side in this game, and the lead sliced in half, and then Ngo and Jacques with the defensive hustle. Media timeout, since Ngo and Jacques made a couple of nice plays. Let's tell you more about her. She was the MVP of the 3x3 Worlds back in 2022. Was Ngo and Jacques, and in fact, in a victory against the U.S., she had 14 of her team's 21 points. And I appreciate seeing Carolyn Peck getting into the music behind the team huddle, where she is well known here in the States from her time as both a college coach and then a basketball commentator at various levels. Part of the USA Basketball Committee here, overseeing this event, this first Women's Series Tour stop for the 24 campaign. Hamby again plays through contact. Great footwork. No, did not get the shot away in time. So both teams now have had a look at the rim that they just couldn't get off their hands. Winner advances on to the semifinals. Loser can head to the airport and go in Jock. I think Brink got a piece of that yet again. That has been the area where she has been at her best here in this event. And again, good job using that size advantage. And Go and Jock kind of wryly smiles and says, yeah, got her on that one. But with Hamby and Brink playing a double post, shows the advantage Springfield is playing with. Basket cut, miscommunication, and Gray cashes in. Now, Springfield played well yesterday. Had a couple of close losses. The game in which they won was by far the biggest discrepancy we have seen in 12 games played. They absolutely walloped Puerto Rico 21-2. Puerto Rico played much better their next time out. Jay Kuhn today the miss, Harper the rebound. They can immediately Brink is posting. Now Harper will post. Nice move by Harper, left it short. Hamby, wise play, had 2 on the shot clock when she caught it, put it up and in. Hamby has 3, 4-point lead for Springfield as we hit the halfway point of this. And again, Brink playing defense, got the block, didn't go get the rebound, and thought her teammate was going to get it, and her teammate says, don't wait on me, go get the ball. Again, it is so easy to see why Brink was the second pick in the WNBA draft. Still a work in progress, but I think she can be an elite level shot blocker in the WNBA immediately. Paget got it. Eve-Marie Paget gets her first basket. Entry pass blocked by Jay Kuhn today, and then steps called on Brink. And Go and Jock returns. By the way, quality Chubb Rock selection by our DJ. Brink the rebound. Great lead pass and a hold. Jay Kuhn today gives the foul because that's an easy basket if she doesn't. 4th team foul on France, so still 2 more to give before the U.S., or Springfield rather, is in the 2-shot penalty. Brink on the attack, really well done. Draws contact, and will be on the way up, so a free throw coming for Cameron Brink. Brink was part of the gold medal winning team at the FIBA 3x3 World Cup last year and was the MVP of the tournament. Played for women's basketball coaching legend Tara Vanderveer, who just announced her retirement at Stanford. Connects. First free throw made by the Americans, 9-5. And Go and Jock from 16, no. Harper from the seat of her pants, right idea, because she had cleared the arc, was trying to launch them on a surprise. Go and Jock will start the possession. Basket cut by Limousin. Great recovery by Harper. The Springfield team is locked in this morning. And contact, we play through and Go and Jock. And we're going to stop right now to make sure she's all right. As she and Hamby both collided. Hamby is saying, hey, that's got to be a foul one way or the other. Officials simply let it go. Go and Jock appears to be all right, just needs a moment to catch her breath. The trainer from the French team is over to talk to her immediately. Hamby about to enter her 10th WNBA season. Part of the WNBA champs in 2022. Backdoor cut by Limousin, just couldn't make the catch cleanly. Paget, 3, no. Brink couldn't hang on to it. The slip, hold on Hamby as Jay Kuhn today had beaten her to the spot. 3rd foul against Springfield. Get our next game up, slated for a start in 13 minutes. Germany and Freiburg. The two German teams will face each other in the play-in round. Paget, the floater, got it. Marie Paget. Brink has to clear the arc. Now she can repost. Good give and go to Hamby. Hamby just couldn't finish. Limousin, again, with those long arms around her, had to kick that one off. Those have been baskets for her earlier in the contest, or early in the tournament, I should say. Then we'll have our media timeout, our second one, which is really just kind of a 10 to 15 second strategy session, chance to get a breath or a drink. And we have said this a great deal, especially when France has been playing in terms of games that aren't decided by 21, but games that are simply decided by the time. France beat Freiburg 17-12 in their opener. As you get a look around the Jerry Colangelo Court of Dreams, part of this tremendous Hall of Fame complex. The lone American stop here on the Women's Series Tour. You also see the dates. Next induction ceremonies here for the Naismith Hall of Fame. Middle of August. Poked away by Jay Kuhn today. Shot clock at 9. Gray. The lefty step back. Basket is good. They're going to get a foul, I think, on Brink on the throwaway, but importantly for Springfield, that is a good basket. So Gray has her third basket. Foul against Springfield is their fourth. Limousin trying to use that quickness on Hamby. Jay Kuhn today, no, and Harper. And basically Springfield longer at every position. That has really been a problem for France. Going up top to Hamby. Hamby, he got on the basket dive, lays it up and in. Hamby's fourth field goal. 5-point lead for Springfield. Jay Kuhn today, clean pick by Harper. Ball out of bounds to France. Brink will return. Paget the same for France. Had to force that one, the shot clock winding down. And the throwaway here by Springfield. France's team ranking 4th. Second seed here coming into the tournament. And going Jacques, no. Tipped out by Paget. Limousin with her opposite hand, no. Good crash by N'Gō Jacques. Paget left alone, and France can't buy a basket right now. Brink going to work, and Limousin, not really much he can do to stop it. Great balance for Springfield. That's 3 points for Brink, and a foul called against Brink. That is foul number 5. Again, we don't track individual fouls. Team foul number 5. But Springfield enjoying their largest lead so far. Basket cut by Paget, right back to Jay Kuhn today, and that one goes. Jay Kuhn today had the first 2 points, and they give away by Springfield. But Jay Kuhn today's 3 leading the French effort here in the first 8 minutes. Limousin, I think that's off her leg, yep. Oh, she's going to keep possession. My apologies. Nope. Official change. Yep. Springfield ball. Hamby was looking the right direction. Gray had beaten Paget. Great hands by Jay Kuhn today to knock that ball away. Harper wants to get back to that left hand. Fires it up there, and shot did not hit the rim in time. Shot clock violation. Brink will return. Hamby has a seat. Page sits for France. And going Jack has space for two. Got it. Needed that. Her second made two. Lead is down to 3. 90 seconds left to go. Harper powers her way up. Too strong. Door left open. One of the best teams in the world here for France. And going Jacques on the drive. Got it. She's now got 5. 2-point game. Not done yet. Gray thought about the 2. Again, left-handed has that advantage. She got fouled on the way up. That'll stop the clock with 1:08 left to go in the game. Gray will shoot the second free throw for Springfield. Gray was a WNBA All-Star last year with the Atlanta Dream and spent the previous 6 seasons with the Dallas Wings. Part of the gold medal winning 3x3 team in Tokyo. Connects. She's got 5 to pay Springfield. Gray stumbles. Page couldn't pull the trigger, and then compounded the miscue by dragging that pivot foot. Another example of the Springfield team's length, giving France fits. Gray able to track it down in time. And again over the smaller Lee Mouzon, couldn't finish, but tracks down the loose ball. Forced the shot when she didn't need to. I don't think she was aware she had a full shot clock to work with. And going Jacques needs that one and got it. Her third at 2 of the game. 1-point lead. Brink on the post up, got fouled. Should be the 7th team foul, which will be 2 shots. So frankly, in that scenario, you've been better off not fouling. Again, that's the unique nature of this sport. In the 5-on-5 game, timeout's going to be called by Springfield. Again, normally you would think, all right, give the foul to prevent the easy layup. Not here. Not once you get to a 7th foul. It's a great play, fouls 1 through 6. Give the foul and reset. Once you get to that 17th foul, you're much better off giving up the 1-point basket than shooting the 2 free throws. Again, one of the quirks of this variety and version of the game. Brink has made a free throw earlier. Winner of this game will play the Canadian top squad in our first semifinal at 11:45 Eastern time here in the States. It would be 5:45 Central European time, or 17:45. Brink connects. And makes again. So a 2-point trip. Back to a 3-point lead. 30 seconds to play, and going Jacques forced the 2. That does not go, and Lee Mouzon stepped on the sideline trying to save the ball. And again, in a 5-on-5 game, you think about giving a foul here. Obviously you don't. Have to get stop, score, and hope for a turnover if you're France. And if you're Springfield, you're going to take your first good look, but also if you can try to hold it for 12 seconds, you will. Shot clock's at 5. Harper, 4-2, no. Rebound. Touch last by Gray. And timeout now going to be taken by France. And again, they have to take as quick of a look as possible. A 2 would certainly help, but it has to be a point on this possession, or their tournament will end after 4 games. So that wonderful wall of Slam magazine covers behind the players. Slam celebrates 30 years. Just amazing display after display. This facility in the birthplace of basketball. And Page going to be called for steps. That's the absolute last thing that France needed. That's Lene Harper, so to just run, just keep running offense. Little three-man weave here for Springfield. Then Goen Jack gives the foul, but that's 2 free throws coming up. And there's really not much you can do at this stage. Great to shoot too. Part of a collegiate national champion at this year's American Collegiate NCAA Division I champ, South Carolina. Makes them both. Quick two does not go. Harper the rebound, and she'll dribble this one out. No need for further activity. Springfield is on to the semifinals. After Springfield went 1-2 yesterday, again, they saved their best effort to knock off France by a score of 17-12. So Springfield will take on Canada in a rematch of a game played last night that Canada won 18-15. That is set for an 11:45 start, or approximately 50 minutes from now. So with that, the 2 German teams take to the court in Freiburg and Germany. We will pause momentarily because that game will start in maybe 3 or 4 minutes. So stay right where you are. More exciting women's FIBA 3x3 action from Springfield, Massachusetts comes your way next as you're watching on the FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel. Freiburg being introduced. Freiburg went 1-2 yesterday against their German counterparts, who went 2-1 yesterday. Britta Daab Luisa Nufa, Paulina Mayer, and Emily Kapitsa rounding out this team from Freiburg. They were beaten by the USA 21-12, but played well in that game in their finale a day ago. Freiburg also lost to France 17-12. Freiburg's win was against Calgary 22-10. Sonja Greinacher, Svenja Bronkhorst for Germany. Marie Reichert for Germany. And Luana Rodefeld rounding out the four-player team for Germany, who went 2-1. Germany beat Springfield, who just won the last game we saw 21-17. Then Germany was beaten by Canada 21-14. Germany finished their day yesterday by beating Puerto Rico on a buzzer-beating 17-15. By the way, our officials for this contest, Marek Malashevsky and Deanna Jackson. Winner gets the United States. In Canada and Springfield will play in our first semifinal. That is slated to begin approximately 45 minutes from now. So we'll have a brief break between the play-in round and the semifinal round. Then we'll have a half-hour break between our final semifinal and our championship affair. And all smiles for these players that know each other quite well. Kapitsa missed it. Greinacher, the rebound. Mismatch here. Greinacher guarded by Meyer. Bronkhorst from the elbow does not go. Meyer's been awfully good at two-point shots. Didn't have an angle to shoot that one. Nufa, the slip to Kapitsa. Kapitsa lost on the way up. Missed opportunity for Freiburg. Rodefeld turns down. Slip to Greinacher. Good hands by Kapitsa to knock that one away. Greinacher was 7 points in the last game against Puerto Rico. She was an option with her size against a somewhat short Puerto Rican club. Greinacher hits the two. Did not see that much of that from Sonja yesterday. So Reichert and Bronkhorst each make twos on a regular basis for Germany. Again, as advertised, that's the shot that Freiburg wants, but immediately Meyer says, my apologies. Reichert, followed by Brita Daub. Shorter lineup here for Germany, but Reichert with the post move scores it. So 3-0 start for Germany. Nufa, no. Got a good look that would not go. Reichert clears the arc. Germany now on the attack. Shot clock at 6, the slip, and yep, Meyer gets called for the hold. Germany team had no World Series events wins last year, but ranked 6th coming in. They were the 4th seed in this tournament. Greinacher, that's a long one and got it. Well, she has the jump shot going. 4-0 start for Germany. Mismatch here for Kapitsa. Good hands by Rodefeld. Nufa had to throw that one up because the shot clock was at 1 and did not get it to go. These players for the German team are all in the top 40 of the FIBA 3x3 world rankings. Bronkhorst, the step through, and no. Kapitsa the rebound. Then a foul going to be called against Germany. That goes against the Reichert. Daub returns for Freiburg. Rodefeld has the honors for Germany. Dobb, the scoop off the window, got it. Freiburg is on the board for the first time in this one. So 4-1 for Germany. Again, Reichert and Meyer got inadvertently hitting the side of the head on that one. And then a foul going to be called. It's against Freiburg on the screen. Let's hope the Meyer's all right. Basket for Reichert was her second. Reichert on the catch. Will track down the rebound, keep the possession going. Rodefeld, though, had to save it. And in that position, you're really down a player, and then two players collide. Meyer gets the two-point field goal. So 5-3. Rodefeld, long two, no. Good job by Meyer to have inside position, and then a hold going to be called against Germany. Reinaher returns, and in terms of the individual 3x3 ranking, she is the highest ranked German player. She is ranked number 11 in the world. Dobb, the step back for one, no, but Kapitsa, the rebound. Good slip to Dobb. Dobb puts it up and in, her second bucket. And Dobb played 2 years of college basketball here in the States at Houston Christian down in Texas. And one. Greinaher, the bucket. We'll have our media timeout. But a 6-4 lead for Germany, with the winner to get the USA. USA went undefeated in pool play yesterday, beating Calgary 21-13, beating France 15-11, and then beating Freiburg 21-12. But again, that was kind of a late pull away by the U.S. That game was a little bit closer than, frankly, that score might indicate. Reinaher connects. She has 5 of the German 7. Meyer trying to find some space and does, and scores it. Her first single pointed basket. She had a 2 earlier. She's got 3 of her team's 5 so far. Shot is good. Greinaher again has brought her A game this morning. She now has 6. On the slip to Kapitsa, this could not roll in time. And a turnover by Freiburg. Rodefeld got it. Her first basket of this session. Back to the 4-point lead now for Germany. They scored the first 4 points of this opening game of the day for both teams. Meyer's jump shot, no. Greinaher the rebound. Again, has to clear the arc. She'll do it herself. Now she'll take the 2, miss. Dobb the rebound. It'll be Freiburg basketball. Backdoor cut, a thing of beauty. Meyer lays it up and in. She's got 4, the Freiburg 6. Runkhorst. Reichert, good move, couldn't finish. Foul going to be called against Nufa on the hold. Slip by Greinaher. Nufa on the hustle to get back, and ball's got to go up. I don't think Rodefeld realized it. Greinaher did not get it off in time, does not go. So the shot that Greinaher took did not hit the rim. Hence the shot clock did not reset. And a hold called against Rodefeld. Team fouls again on your screen. 3 for Germany, 4 for Freiburg. Nufa, the left hand, no. Greinaher the rebound, and again, she'll just simply clear the zone of her own accord. Rodefeld throws it up top. Greinaher, I think, had more of an angle to shoot than she thought she did. And Kapitsa will track down the rebound. Offense has got a little stagnant here for Germany. Freiburg unable to take advantage just yet, as Kapitsa misses that one too. Greinaher's shot, no, but Rodefeld is inside position. One dribble just to get set, puts it up and in. Her second field goal. Dobb the scoop, and that is a very popular shot in this variation of the sport. Just to keep your defender at bay, that little shot from the body. Greinaher did get a piece though. Shot clock at 6. Catch and shoot 2. For Mayer does not go. Brunkhorst for 2, no. Nufa. Has a wall of Greinaher in front of her. Kapitsa has to get it up on the rim and does. Banks it home. So Kapitsa makes it 7 for Freiburg. Greinaher from the elbow. No. Nufa the rebound. Has to make it a 1 or a 2-point game here. Slip to Kapitsa. Scores it. So Kapitsa back-to-back buckets. Lead is down to 2, and give me another game that looks like will go the distance of 10 minutes and not the score to 21. And that's a foul given as Maya realized she was in a disadvantaged position. We come to the media timeout with 3:34 left to go in this one. That foul on Freiburg, by the way, is their 5th. So they have one more foul to give, and then we would get to a penalty scenario. Again, the winner of this game will turn around and play 1 hour from now. Their game is set for 12:10. The winner of this game hopes to play 3 games today after playing 3 yesterday. Greinaher has already made 1-2. Does not get that one. Scrap for the loose ball. Freiburg comes out of there with it. Dobb off the handoff. Pretty basketball that simply did not go in. Reichert clears the zone, and no help side defenses there. Will lay it up and in. Greinaher went for the steal. Nufa, the benefactor, gets her first bucket. And now all 4 Freiburg players have scored so far. Greinaher will get a breather. Brunkhorst back in. Back to a 2-point game. Rodefeld, 2, yes. Second 2 made by Germany. First since the opening basket of this game. Dobb on the drive, got by Rodefeld. Good look that wouldn't go home. Chance a little space here for Germany. Brunkhorst the scoop and score. Her first basket. All 8 players now have scored in this game. After it was a 2-point game, now it's down to 5, and Germany will have the ball, and time might be running short here for Freiburg. And Freiburg, I think, wants a timeout. Yep. They will take their charged timeout. Just to kind of settle the nerves and talk a little more strategy. And our next game is slated for an 11:45 local time start, featuring Canada and Springfield. And Grineher traveled. He's got a little eager on the start that time. And again, we see that called a bit more stringently in this sport than maybe we see in the States at this point. Shot clock at 7. Great defense by Rodefeld. Kapitsa clears out with a screen. Great dive by Nufa, just could not finish, or by Kapitsa rather. And then Kapitsa is fouled on the floor. And Germany gave that, and wise move. And they've got some fouls to give, so instead of giving the easy look at the rim, they give the foul and make Freiburg reset from the top of the key. Pass deflected. Meyer able to track it down and draws contact on Reichert. It'll be on the way up. So first free throw to be shot by Freiburg in this game. Free throw good. So 5 for Meyer. Good spin by Brunkhorst, just missed the shot. So a stop for Freiburg, need a couple of more of those. And buckets to follow. Both teams sitting on 5 fouls, so both teams with a foul to give. Backdoor cut. Couldn't finish though. Good Paulina Meyer. Rodefeld. The slip. Reichert got fouled. And on the way up. So Reichert with 3 points in this one. Reichert did play 1 year of college basketball here in the States at Old Dominion in Virginia. Reichert missed it, crashed to try to get it, but then tipped it out of bounds. Reichert ranked as the 33rd best 3x3 player currently in the world system. Kapitsa launches and misses. Time again is starting to become an issue for Freiburg. Shot clock at 3. Rodefeld, yep. Was trying to lead Grineher to the basket once that was covered. Turnover. Shot clock at 4. Step back 2. No, does not hit rim, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. So this is going to shape up like the previous game. Springfield won that one 17-12. We're going to play to the time limit. For the 3-man weave action here for Germany. Shot clock at 3, at 2, Rodefeld heaves, missed everything. That was almost as much playing keep away as anything else. Timeout going to be called now by Germany. Game 2 of 5 we will showcase for you today here on the FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel. Whichever one of these teams advances will be the only European team that made the trip over to advance to the semifinals. With Springfield and Canada in semi number 1. USA awaiting the winner of this game in semifinal number 2. Doesn't have to be a 2, but it has to be points. Ball was kicked by Greinacher, which will give Freiburg 6 extra seconds to work with. Frankly, extra time is not what Freiburg needs. They need quick points. At 5, Nufa lost it. Does throw it off of Reichert, but they have a second to work with. So catch and shoot on the 2 here. And Meyer, obviously the player that they want to do that. Reichert to give her a fraction of space. And that ball was tipped. Don't need to be in a big hurry here. Germany playing defense with their offense right now. Greinacher got it. Got the bucket in time. That just might do it for this one. She's got 7 of their 15. And then a turnover, and that's really that. Again, Germany can play this one out. Wrong course. We'll go ahead and fire the 2, and that's that. Well, Germany solid in this one as they beat Freiburg 17-10. Germany advances to the semifinal. So quick check of the highlights from this one. Greinacher with 7 to lead Germany. Meyer with 5 to lead Freiburg. 4 points for Rodefeld, 3 for Reichert, 3 for Brunkhorst for Germany as well. So Germany advances on to play the USA squad in the semifinals. So we're down to 3 games left here in Springfield for this debut tour stop for the 2024 season. Our next game is set for 25 minutes from now. That is our first semifinal between Canada and Springfield. Following that will be our second semifinal between USA and Germany. So there is the bracket. Pretty cut and dry at this point. 2 semifinals. Winners will meet in the championship game at 1:05 American Eastern Time. So with that, we'll take this break. We'll rejoin you in 20 minutes or so as you are watching the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series stop in Springfield, Massachusetts, USA. We're back for semifinal action in 25 minutes. It is time for our first semifinal here at the Women's Series stop in Springfield, the team named after the town in which we are playing, Springfield, USA. Brink, Hamby, Gray, and Lene Harper. The four players making their second appearance of the day after defeating France 17-12 in a game that took place about an hour ago. They will take on Canada, who won their pool yesterday with 3 consecutive wins. The Plouffe twins, Michelle and Catherine, Paige Crozan and Casey Bosch, rounding out the 4 players for Canada. And this team plays a lot of basketball together, especially Bosch and the Plouffe twins. Last year, in 8 Women's Series events, Canada finished first on the tour standings and won 39 of 44 games played. Had 5 first-place finishes did Canada a season ago, including 3 wins in their home country, Edmonton, Quebec, and Montreal, and a victory in Prague as well. Gonzalo Paz, Chiapponi, Marek Malashevsky are officials for today's contest in this semifinal. And winner advances on to the championship game, which takes place at 1:05 local time. The other semifinal will be USA and Germany. Canada yesterday beat Puerto Rico in their opener 21-10. See the bracket as it stands now. We had 8 teams that started the tournament. Those are the 6 that qualified their way into the tournament round. Canada beat Germany yesterday 21-14. Canada finished their day by beating this Springfield team 18-15. So this is the first rematch that we have seen so far. USA Basketball celebrating their 50th anniversary. But Springfield played their best game of the tournament in the morning game to beat a very solid France squad 17-12. Gray with a shot clock at 2, misses. Bosch will track it down. Catherine Plouffe will fire for 2. That does not go. And Gray the rebound. Hamby left alone. She'll fire the 2. She'll miss. Gray able to track it down. But I think a foul is going to be called against Hamby on the hold. Trying to set a screen for her teammate. So a turnover gives Canada the basketball. Crozan played collegially at Utah, as did Michelle Plouffe. Crozan, the backdoor cut. It's her first point of this game. Crozan, when not playing for Team Canada, an assistant coach at the University of Lethbridge in Alberta. Brink, the recent draft pick of the Los Angeles Sparks, gets the first basket for Springfield. Harper gets the steal, but then in her effort to find a teammate, turns it right back over. Plouffe inadvertently threw that ball right to her sister, but then Harper couldn't handle the pass from Hamby. And now we are seeing a team that literally just had to play an hour ago against a team that is making their debut for the day. That is the reward you get in this format for being the team that went a perfect 3-0 and won their pool yesterday. Hold called against Springfield. Plouffe, ball tipped by Hamby. There was a touch there, unless it may have deflected off of a Canadian player secondarily. I think that is the call. That took a couple of touches on its way. Ready to step back and gets it to go. Second basket for Springfield out to an early 2-1 lead. Crozan off the screen again with Brink playing center field. Makes that a tougher shot, but still got it to go. She has both baskets so far for Canada. Then Harper's entry pass to Brink, a little too strong. Harper will check out. Hamby will check back in. Backdoor cut. Canada's been working that play to perfection. 2 of their 3 baskets have come from that. Bosch gets that one. 3-2 lead for Canada. Brink again altered that shot. Didn't she get the block, but obviously Plouffe had to go in a different direction. Foul called against Canada. And Michelle Plouffe wears number 1. Catherine wears number 2. Ready to slip to Hamby. Hamby fouled on the way up. Hamby will get a free throw. Hamby was the 3x3 tournament MVP at the AmeriCup in December. She's won a WNBA championship with the Las Vegas Aces. 2-time WNBA All-Star. Missed it. On the crash, on the rebound, it will be Canada's ball. Plouffe, 2, no, but the rebound controlled by her sister Catherine. On the slip, scoop off the window, got it. First basket for either of the Plouffe sisters. 4-2 Canada. Trying to stay unbeaten and reach the championship game of this Springfield Women's Series. Stop, foul against Hamby. Here's Crozon. Gets downhill and able to lay it up and in. Well, that downhill action's been working to perfection so far for Canada. Out to a 5-2 lead. Springfield unable to kind of get that same rhythm they had earlier. As I say that, Hamby scores. She gets her first point for missing a free throw. Crozon. Well, frankly, this is the best we have seen her play over the 2 days in Springfield. Foul going to be called. Goes against Catherine Plouffe. Media timeout is called. So Canada with an early 7-3 advantage. As we zoom in on the Springfield huddle. And Lene Harper kind of giving instructions there. Played for 3 different WNBA teams. A lot of 3x3 in her background as well. Canada's 7-3 lead to this point. Crozon with the only 2-point basket for either team in the very early stages of this game. Brink at 6. Hamby traveled. And where Springfield had a significant advantage in height against France, that is not the case against Canada. Pretty sizable team at 3 of 4 positions. That has kind of forced Springfield to try to find a plan B, and so far they have not been able to find said plan B. Crozon turns down the 2. Basket cutting again. That's been the charm for Canada. Well, as Springfield played an hour ago, it has kind of been the opposite this time through. I mean, this is a Canadian team that plays together, focuses on 3x3. Hamby on the drive and found the rhythm there. Hamby's second bucket. Plouffe given enough space as Brink couldn't fight through the screen. And Michelle Plouffe gets the 2. Canada's lead is growing. Brink able to save it. Shot clock at 2. Harper hoists, gets it on the rim. Plouffe the rebound. Catherine hands off to Michelle. Crozon with the size advantage. Good footwork, just couldn't finish for the former Utah Ute. Ball tipped our direction. I still got the hands. The movement's the problem, but the hands I got. Springfield will check it up. Shot clock at 6. Harper will fire a 2. No. Plouffe the rebound. Casey Bosch. The slip to Plouffe, left hand, and a foul. So her third basket. And Springfield could be made short order of in this one. Canada's lead has grown to 7. Missed that one, but rebound goes right back to her again. This was a very competitive game when these two played late yesterday. 2, Plouffe, no, but again, ball tipped out to Team Canada. Plouffe, 2, no. And another violation on a screen to be called against Plouffe. So fouls starting to add up on Canada as well. That is their 6th. Just 5 points in a little under 6 minutes for Springfield. This could be a parade of the line. Gray, the drive, no. Hamby is there for the putback. Erica Hamby now with 3. I believe a technical foul was assessed. So a free throw coming up here for Canada. And that one goes. Both teams have left some points at the line here in this game so far. The slip, and Harper stumbled. 4th point for Michelle Plouffe. Easiest bucket so far for Springfield. Gray gets her 2nd. Then tries to knock the ball away as Bosch was clearing the arc. We'll have our media timeout with Canada enjoying a 6-point lead. In terms of the rankings of players from Canada, Catherine Plouffe currently the #1 ranked 3x3 player in the world. Paige Crozon ranked 6th. Casey Bosch 23rd. A talented group for sure. You get kind of the scenic view of this very unique backdrop here inside of the Naismith Hall of Fame. Basket cut by Bosch and got fouled. Gray had to give the foul, so Bosch, that is team foul number 7 against Springfield. So not only is that a one-shot foul, the 7th foul makes it a 2-shot foul. So a double miscue. And Bosch connects. And Bosch played 2 years at Gonzaga before transferring back home to play at the University of Lethbridge in Alberta. Makes one, misses one, but gets the rebound, and everything going Canada's way in this one. Shot clock at 4. Crozon for 2. Got it. Her second made 2. She's got 7. This is all Maple Leaf right now. Crozon again. Got it again. And Canada 3 points from the finish line. Gray connects. First made 2 by Springfield in this game. Crozon, of course, drawing a double team. Great read by Brink. And because the player stumbled in Bosch, Brink will take the open 2. That does not go. Ball out of bounds, though, to Canada. Our next game is scheduled to start in 10 minutes between the USA and Germany. Plouffe, 2, no. Gray the rebound. Hamby thought about it. Shot clock at 3, has to do more than think about it because of that. Shot misses, but Gray the rebound. She'll lay it up and in. She now has 5. The slip to Plouffe around Hamby, lays it up and in. 2 points away from victory for Canada. And a spot in the championship game. Gray's 2, got it. So Gray is heating up, but it might be too little too late for Springfield. And Brink fouls, which again, that foul is 2 shots, which means that Canada can wrap it up from the line. And again, that instinct when you're playing 5-on-5 is you get beat to the basket, just give the foul. And you can't do that here. It's better off to give up the bucket. But a missed free throw keeps the door slightly open for Springfield. But now a point away is Canada. Gray for 2, no. Brink the rebound and give her the assist. Hamby the bucket. But next basket for Canada wins it. And Crozon says no time like the present. Give it to her. Crozon caps off what was a phenomenal game as she finishes with 10 points, 3 2-point shots, and Canada will play in the championship against the United States or Germany coming up at 1:05. So Springfield's tournament run comes to an end. Players like Hamby, Gray, and Brink will head back to their respective WNBA teams as their preseason workouts get ramped up over the course of the next several days. So fans of Canada, come back here at 1:05 Eastern Time. Although if you want to scout and see who your competition will be for the upcoming championship, our next game will start in a matter of about 6 or 7 minutes as USA and Germany will play for the right to play Canada in that championship now. But for now, a brief goodbye from the Naismith Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts, as we are down to 3 teams left in our bracket for this Women's Series stop in Springfield. Again, Canada is on to the final. They will take on either the U.S. or Germany. Back with that semifinal game in, say, about 5 minutes as you're watching on the FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel. Welcome back. Just a brief break from the action here in Springfield. It's time for our second semifinal. Canada awaits the winner of USA and Germany in our championship game at 1:05. And I'm your match announcer, Greg Rakestraw. Thanks for joining us on the FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel, as hopefully done for the last couple of days. USA being introduced. Sierra Burdick, Ryan Howard, Lexi Hull of the Indiana Fever, and Haley Van Lith, the four-player team for the United States that went 3-0 in pool play games yesterday. Germany making their second appearance of the day. Sonja Greinacher had an outstanding quarterfinal victory against Freiburg. Svenja Bronkhorst, Marie Reichert, and Luana Rodefeld rounding out the four-player team for Germany. Germany went 2-1 yesterday, beat their Patriots from Freiburg 17-10 in the play-in round about an hour or so ago. Coin toss being taken. Marek Malashevsky handling that between Svenja Bronkhorst and Lexi Hull as we speak. Germany wins the toss. Yasmina Yuris will join Mr. Malashevsky as our officials for this semifinal. Fourth of 5 games we have for you here in the FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel. And our championship game will take place approximately 55 minutes from now at 1:05. Bronkhorst, Greinacher, and Rodefeld, the trio of players that will start things off for Germany. Van Lith, Burdick, and Howard for the United States. Here's Burdick. Burdick's in all the little things for her team. Rodefeld going to be called for the foul. Burdick spent part of 7 years in the WNBA, played collegiately at Tennessee. She's been part of 2 different gold medal teams for the United States in 3x3, well, 2014 and 2023. Shot clock at 6. Here's Van Lith on the drive. Got fouled. Shot will not go for the collegiate player in Van Lith, who after beginning her career at the University of Louisville, played at LSU, Louisiana State University, this past season, and is thought to be bound to TCU, but she says that's not a done deal just yet. Van Lith connects. So she gets the first point of this one for the U.S. 1-0, 22 seconds in. Bronkhorst drives on Hull. Hull with a clean block, and the shot clock goes off. Hull about to begin her 3rd year professional basketball, playing for the Indiana Fever with her new teammates, Caitlin Clark. Howard on the flare. She's been great on these 2-point shots. Misses that one, but Hull the crash. Hull the drive and score. Lexi Hull gets the basket. Van Lith will check back in. Burdick will have a seat. Greinacher gets a brief breather for Germany. There's Reichert. Rodefeld. Bronkhorst. Bronkhorst gets downhill, finds Reichert, poked away by Howard. And Hull forces the shot clock violation. Well, Hull has been tremendous. She'll quickly check back out. Hull started 25 games for the Fever last year. Part of an NCAA championship in her days at Stanford 3 years ago. Howard. 2 for Howard. Yes. First pick of the WNBA draft 2 seasons ago. Steal by the U.S. Van Lith, the jump shot. No. Burdick, the rebound. All 5 American players have scored. 5-0 advantage for the United States. To make this an all-North American final, Rodefeld gets Germany on the board. Rodefeld's had 4 points in the victory against Freiburg about an hour or so ago. Miscommunication, and that'll be the easiest basket Howard scores all day. Bronkhorst got fouled by Van Lith. Svenja Bronkhorst to the free throw line to shoot one. Germany played in 8 different women's series events last year. A miss, so an empty trip for Germany. Their best finish was second last year in Baku. Basket cut by Van Lith. Pretty basketball by the U.S. Van Lith's second field goal. But a bit undersized, and Bronkhorst went right at her. Second point for Germany. Hull turns down the 2, but that great scoop shot drive by Hull. Her second basket. U.S. with fresher legs. Again, that was the reward for winning their pool yesterday. We saw that was a major advantage for Canada against Springfield in the last game, and it'll be a case of immediate history repeating itself. Greinaher for 2, not that time. Greinaher, who's joining us, played really well in the morning victory against Freiburg. She had 7 of her team's 17. Hull just tries to power through. Reichert couldn't get it, but Howard on the crash. Howard, the nifty footwork, but missed it, but tips to a teammate. Howard will fire. Missed it. Greinaher the rebound. Greinaher, the tallest player on the floor at 6'3". Rodefeld slips to Reichert. Reichert scores on Hull. Reichert's first basket for the former Old Dominion Monarch. Howard got Greinaher in the air and scores it. Greinaher knew she was beat as soon as she left the ground. Greinaher post on Howard and missed it, but is fouled on the floor. And that'll be our media timeout. We have 2 of those in our 10-minute games. So a 9-3 start for the United States. In Canada and the U.S. were in opposite pools. So if they were to meet in the championship, it'd be the first only meeting of this 2-day get-together, as they are looking on and doing some scouting. Germany did play Canada yesterday, and Canada won that one 21-14. Look at our cozy venue here inside of the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. I think that's a turnover on Germany. Yep. Rodefeld off her foot. Hull. Somehow found the escape hatch. No, Howard tips it out. But it's Bronkhorst. Rodefeld for 2. Needed that one and missed everything. Basket cut by Hull. Great read by Howard. Hull's third field goal. Turnover. Van Lith. Got it. 2-point field goal. Second for Team USA. (12-3) the lead for the Americans. Backdoor cut, thing of beauty. Rodefeld scores it. Her second basket. Steal by Germany. Shot clock at 5. Greinaher, no. And again, Burdick. To use a quote from Rick Carlisle, just simply knows the geometry of the game. Howard, I think that was trying to be a pass. Shot's going to go up. Burdick did not get it up in time. Burdick was going to the rim thinking Howard's shot was going to go up. Howard now gets a breather. Howard averaged 17.5 points a game for the Atlanta Dream a season ago. Van Lith read that perfectly. Burdick going to work. The scoop, no, but got fouled. And Burdick nods her head in approval. So she gets one free throw. Sierra played her college basketball at the University of Tennessee. Her second point of this semifinal. 9-point lead, and Burdick. Well, again, this is not an overly tall USA squad, but they are a very quick. Germany ball, down by 11. Brunkhorst, that's a one, does not go, and Hull will let that ball trickle out of bounds. United States has gold medals in the FIBA 3x3 World Championships, the AmeriCup in 2021, and last year's World Cup. Backdoor cut to Hull. Hull uses that physicality to get that ball to go. Her fifth basket. Greinaher. Beautiful series of moves by Greinaher. But that is her first basket of this game, and that's kind of indicative as to how well the U.S. has played against Germany's top player. Hull, pass deflected. It'll be USA ball, but the shot clock is down to 2. So probably not time for a pass, maybe a dribble to create space. Van Lith in time. How about that speed? No, they're going to wave it off. Didn't get off her hands. It was close. It was very close. So wave off the point. Back to 17-6. Rodefeld, 2, no. And Van Lith will track it down. Pass deflected, but Howard able to secure. And Howard got fouled, and the basket. Well, for the WNBA player, that was almost some old school NBA continuation. So Howard will get the basket. And a chance to add to it from the line, and the U.S. can reach out and touch the finish line from here. Brunkhorst for 2, no. And Burdick will track it down to 2 and win it. Frankly, this U.S. team has gotten whatever look they would like in this game. There it is, step back for the win, no. And Reichert the rebound. Brunkhorst on the free throw line, no. Good crash, ball was kicked. And it will be team or USA basketball. Hall for the win, no. Well, whether it's final score in terms of getting to 21 or whether it's the time limit, things are looking good for the USA. Shot clock at 8. Brunkhorst, 2, yes. Svenja Brunkhorst, her second field goal, points 2 and 3 for her of this game. First 2 made by Germany in this one. Slip to Burdick, and Reichert gives the foul. Now the problem with that foul is, though, that's team foul number 7. And so with that, Burdick can end this one at the free throw line. And 7th foul is 2 shots. So it truly is a penalty once you get to that level. Not done yet. The U.S. kind of, to some degree, kind of limping to the finish, but they're in such good shape. Getting it 19-8. And misses that one too. Greinaher will lay it up and in. Her second basket. And that's a foul, which means 2 more shots. So Burdick will be in the exact same spot she was just in. Make 2 and take a break and wait for the championship game. Got that one. And that is that. The U.S. dominant in this one. Germany will finish in 3rd in this tour stop. And it will be USA and Canada in our championship game that comes your way in approximately 35 minutes. Scoring in this game, Burdick would finish with 4. Van Lith with 4 of her own. Howard would lead the way with 10, and Hull would chip in 5. No player for Germany scored more than 3 in this one. Again, a dominant effort by the Americans. So, one more game left to go at this season debut stop in Springfield. It is the U.S. who's 4-0 in games played the last 2 days against Canada, who has the exact same record. Take a lunch break. We'll have the championship for you just past 1 o'clock local time as you're watching on the FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel. We have reached the championship game of this debut tour stop for the 2024 FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. A pair of unbeaten teams, both in pool play and obviously the semifinal games that took place in the last hour. It is Canada and the United States, both 4-0. My name is Greg Rakestraw, thrilled to be your match announcer here for this championship game in Springfield. The U.S. being introduced first. Sierra Burdick, Ryan Howard of the Atlanta Dream, Lexi Hall of the Indiana Fever, and Haley Van Lith. Still was one more year of college basketball left to play. Again, the U.S. with a solid win against Germany just about a half an hour or so ago. Now for Canada, that picked up 5 wins in this series a year ago, the Plouffe twins, Michelle and Catherine, Paige Crozon, and Casey Bosch, rounding out the 4 players for Canada. So both teams unbeaten to get to this point. And following this game, we will have the awards presentation. Time for the coin toss. Gonzalo Paz Chiappone will handle this. Michelle Plouffe and Lexi Hall. Toss is won by the U.S. High fives exchange, and Yasmina Yuris will join Gonzalo as far as our officials for this championship game. This is the 13th and final contest over the course of the, well, make it the 17th and final contest over the course of the last 2 days. We had 12 pool games yesterday. We had 2 play-in round games. 6 teams from the 8th that ventured here to Springfield made it on to the second day of the tournament. And both teams that were the number 1 seeds held serve in the earlier semifinals. Here's the United States is going to go on defense first to start this one off. Burdick, Howard, and Hull, the trio of American players on the floor. The Plouffe sisters and Casey Bosch. Canada will have a little bit of a height advantage in this one. That certainly benefited them in beating the Springfield team, also full of American WNBA players in their previous contests. Howard, catch and shoot. Good start for the first draft pick in the WNBA draft some 2 years ago. Bosch will quickly check out Crozon, who had a fantastic game for Canada. She had 10 points in that semifinal victory against Springfield. Canada played the first game of the tournament, beating Puerto Rico yesterday. Plouffe for 2. Michelle Plouffe, and then a foul against Catherine Plouffe. Plouffe offers her hand up to Burdick as Burdick stumbled. Van Lith will quickly check in for Howard. Again, you'll see this frequently in and out of these contests. Van Lith, the shot clock at 7. Hull, up and under. Good step through by Lexi Hull. And Hull had a great effort in the previous game, scored 5 points, but really was a spark on, I want to say, both ends of the floor. Maybe it's both sides of the ball, we would say it that way, in terms of a half-court game in 3x3. Very quick USA team. Van Lith gets the 2 to go. Already 3 different American players have scored. 4-2 lead for the U.S. And a turnover. Bosch asking for a break. May have gotten kind of hit on the hand as she tried to deliver that ball. Howard in a hole to have a seat. Howard has been the player that's been the best about creating her own offense in these 2 days together for the USA. 2 for Howard, no. Plouffe the inside position. All 3 of the players you see for Canada all played college basketball in the States. 2 at Utah, 1 at Marquette. Steal by the U.S. There was not a touch there. Van Lith thought that ball was tipped and let it go. So the U.S. gives it right back. Again, we will play to 21 or play to a 10-minute time limit. Whichever comes first. Plouffe trying to post up Burdick. This Canadian team plays a lot of game. Burdick with the steal. Great hands by Burdick. Howard kept that foot down and scores on the drive. The second field goal by Howard. Trying to create space for Crozon to move. Won't go, but Crozon will get a free throw out of it. So Crozon played at the University of Utah. Now as a college coach in Canada at the University of Lethbridge in Alberta. So one free throw here. And once we get to 7 fouls, you'll shoot 2 free throws, and that is truly a penalty when you get to that point. A miss. Van Lith. Good rebound. Bosch back in there for Canada. Hall goes right at Crozon, misses. However, Van Lith, undersized, got the board, just couldn't finish. And a foul on Hall. Just the second team foul against the U.S. Bosch back out, Catherine Plouffe back in. And we said 2 players for this Canada team played at Utah. You think it's the Twins, it's not. They went to separate schools. Michelle played at Utah, Catherine played at Marquette. Both have played for their country in terms of 5-on-5 basketball in the Olympics. That shot had to go up because the shot clock was running down. Van Lith kind of got stuck without a dribble and nowhere to go. It is going to be U.S. basketball, but the shot clock is at 4. So time maybe for one pass, but it's got to be quick for the United States. Van Lith tried to slip it and got bailed out with a foul. A hold against Canada. So a fresh shot clock now for the United States. Howard back in for the USA. Burdick, ball kicks. Yep, I think they caught it. Yep. Break for Canada. Plouffe gets downhill, then she lost the handle. Burdick a second steal. Van Lith missed everything on that quick release. So Canada's ball. Crozon trying to create space against Howard, nothing there. Hull goes flying. Official says play on. Plouffe, her first basket. Just the second field goal for Canada. Howard trying to create some space, draws contact, third foul against Canada. And a media timeout. So the United States a 5-3 advantage here in the early going. In Canada yesterday, beat Puerto Rico 21-10. Then beat Germany 21-14. That's whom the U.S. beat in the previous semifinal. And Canada finished off their day last night by beating the other American team in Springfield 18-15. Just tuning in from the American perspective for this one. The Springfield team representing the United States. That team included Cameron Brink, De'Erica Hamby, Alicia Gray, and Lene Harper. 2 teams from Canada, 2 teams from the U.S., 2 from Germany, 1 from France, and 1 from Puerto Rico comprised our 8 teams at this Women's Series tour stop, the first of a very busy 2024 calendar. Van Lith, the runner, tough shot. Van Lith gets her second bucket. Plouffe, not much that Burdick can do once she got the ball in that position. 6-4 USA. Van Lith over Bosch, yes. The former LSU Tiger and Louisville Cardinal. Makes it 7-4. for the USA. Nice slip to Crozon. That was where Canada was at their best in the previous semifinal win. Was getting downhill. Motion a bit crisper than Springfield's was. And they're going to have an illegal screen called against the USA. So Burdick now will go to the bench. Van Lith will rotate back in. Same for Bosch. And the substitutions happen fast and furiously here. Crozon, Van Lith picks her pocket. And Hull's got to clear what is the 2-point line in this variation of the sport before the attack can begin offensively. Foul against Bosch. Fourth foul against Canada. So we inch closer to 7 fouls. It becomes a much bigger deal. Burdick, the facilitator from the elbow. Nothing there for Howard on the backdoor cut. Van Lith, step through, no. On the switch, Plouffe, the 2 over Van Lith, got it. Second 2-point shot for Plouffe. So foul called. Foul called against Van Lith, so an offensive foul. So tied at 7. Plouffe got it again as Van Lith went flying. First lead for Canada. Hull poked away but recovers quickly. At 2, at 1, got to go and got bailed out by the foul. Well, size advantage for Canada in this matchup, but the speed advantage goes in the opposite direction. So Van Lith to shoot 1. She averaged 11.5 points per game this year at LSU. She has reached the Elite 8 in the NCAA tournament each of the last 3 years. Tied at 8. Crozon. Again, it's a simple formula for Canada. They get downhill better than any other team in the tournament. U.S. trying to equal that, and Burdick and Van Lith on the same page, and Van Lith immediately says, my fault. She'll head out as Howard returns. So the Canadians involved in a 1-point lead. Crozon for 2, no. Rebound Burdick. Howard, knocked away by Plouffe. Catherine is the Plouffe sister that is on the floor currently for Canada. She is the #1 rated 3x3 player in the world currently. Howard fires, 2-point shot, got it. A 2 for Howard. Second one made by the U.S. in this game. On the slip, foul called against Howard. So one free throw coming up. It's Crozon that will take it. Crozon from Humboldt, Saskatchewan. She is 7 years removed from playing American college hoops. Paige has been a part of the 3x3 effort. I think they're going to go back and peel back a point, saying the last basket from Howard was not a 2 but a 1-point shot. She was inside the arc, so it's actually now 9-9. And our scoreboard reflects that on your screen. Crozon connects. Her 3rd point. Burdick almost knocked away by Plouffe. Shot clock at 5. Burdick has to go up and scores it. Again, Burdick does so many things well for her team. Offense, not necessarily one of those. Plouffe leaning into a 2, couldn't finish, but her sister was there to pick her up. Catherine will get a free throw. Let's go back to Howard's 2-point shot. And that's a correct call. We will have our media timeout, our second one, that comes in the first stoppage after the 4-minute mark. So we are tied at 10. And again, this may be we're playing to the time on the clock versus playing a game to 21. And such a unique backdrop here at the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. Jerry Colangelo Court of Dreams. You've got fans that are lined up on the second deck overlooking this court. They're a little closer than that camera angle, but that's a pretty cool shot too that we can show you. So one free throw here. And connects. 11-10 Canada. Van Lith turns down the 2, goes for the elbow jump shot, does not go. Ball touched last by Burdick. Canada's ball with a 1-point lead. Howard back in for Van Lith. Canada goes with their big lineup with Bosch on the sidelines momentarily. Plouffe up and over Hall. No. Foul against Catherine Plouffe. And that's the 6th foul. So from every foul going forward, it will be 2 shots. Finds a seam reverse layup. Foul. No argument from Plouffe, so late whistle, but probably the right one. So Lexi Hull. And again, it's not just one shot, it is 2. On the 17th foul. Connects. Former Stanford Cardinal, now a member of the Indiana Fever. Plouffe got fouled by Hull, and now she will shoot 2. So normally, when it's kind of a parade to the free throw line, it kind of slows the game down. Because of playing to 21, here, free throws tend to speed the game up. Because the clock stops and it's uncontested points. Van Lith returns for the United States. Bosch back in. The team's kind of countering. Sub for sub, speed for speed. Plouffe makes them both. Back to a 1-point lead for Canada. Howard, kind of first time she's broken free in this one. The slip to Plouffe, reverse layup, a thing of beauty. 1-point lead for Canada. Van Lith forced it, good to go. Great hustle by Hull. Gets the ball back. Hull scores. Hull has been that player for the United States in terms of the hustle points. Reset out top for Canada. Plouffe. Foul. Yep. So that's 2 free throws. So any foul at this stage is detrimental. And again, once one team gets to 10 fouls, it's 2 shots and the ball returned to that team. Frankly, both teams doing a good job of cashing in from the stripe. Makes them both. 16-14 Canada. Shot clock at 2. At 1, Hull on time but off target. Shot clock violation. Howard back in. Crucial possession here. Canada looking to make it a 2-score lead. Shot clock at 5. Plouffe at 1. Not in time. Not in time. Van Lith, the slip to Burdick. Burdick down the lane, takes the freebie. It's her second bucket. 1-point game with 2 minutes to play. Burdick couldn't fight through the screen. Plouffe from the elbow left to Shortman, got it back. 2-point shot for Canada, no. Plouffe's runner got it. So it's a 2-point lead after an extended possession by Canada. A couple of different outs for the Canadians now. It's going to be a foul, and that just levels the playing field. There's going to be 2 shots for Burdick. And Burdick spent parts of 7 different seasons playing in the WNBA. But of the 4 players, she has the most 3x3 experience for this American team. Connects. Makes them both. So tied at 17. And Bosch has to clear the 2-point line, does so now. And a screen violation on Plouffe. Again, that will not be a shooting foul, but it does add to the team total. So a next Canadian foul will be 2 shots in the ball for the United States. The U.S. will take their team timeout here with 1:22 left to go. And for those of you that might be tuning in for the first time to say maybe watch your favorite player, and this is a series that truly spans the globe. This is the first event. The next one is not until the end of May. It will be in Marseille. It stops in Azerbaijan, Mongolia, China, Switzerland, Kosovo, and Hungary by the time we get to the end of August. And obviously, there is a gap in late June and early August because we'll see 3x3 basketball played at the Olympics in Paris. Shot clock at 6. At 4, Van Lith will have to go. Pulls from the free throw line, no, and Plouffe the rebound. Crozon, the basket cut, missed it. A break for the USA. Less than a minute to go. Burdick, 3, 2, Howard, 1, no. Crozon for 2, yes. Her 5th point and a 2-point lead with 35 seconds and change left to play. Burdick, 2, 1 on the shot clock, got it. But again, clock's rolling. And again, the U.S. cannot foul because that's 2 free throws for Canada. Slip to Plouffe. It is a 2-point lead, 15 seconds to go. Howard. Shot clock and game clock virtually identical. Howard for the tie. No. Plouffe the rebound, and that's that. Canada's going to win it. Canada, after winning 5 times on the tour last year, they win the opening event of the 2024 season. They didn't get to 21, but as time expired, they had a 2-point lead. Canada wins it, goes undefeated here in Springfield. Final score in this one, 20-18. Now we will stay live and bring you the awards ceremonies that will take place momentarily. Handshakes being shared by Canadians and the Americans. And again, a lot of these
for the FIBA 3x3 Springfield Women's Series 2024. The first stop of this year's Women's Series did not disappoint. Congratulations to all teams from across the world for showing up and showing out to battle on the half court. Thank you to the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame for hosting our competition. And shout out to our organization committee, USA Basketball, for bringing the
fun couple of days of basketball, that is for sure.
Let's now recognize our Springfield Women's Series Championship with a 5-0 record. Your winners, Team Canada.
So Canada being recognized as the winning team here in this 3x3 series event. Michelle Plouffe, Catherine Plouffe, Casey Bosch, and Paige Crozon.
Number 4, Casey Bosch.
After 5 wins a season ago, and Canada went 39-5 last year in their 8 different tour stops they played in. They start 5-0 here in 2025. And the tournament most valuable player is Catherine Plouffe.
Congratulations again to all players at the FIBA 3x3 Springfield Women's Series 2024.
So all the trophies, all the hardware goes to Canada. And again, certainly deservedly so.
One time for DJ Onyx on the 1s and 2s the past 3 days.
Congratulations to Canada. And with that, we are able to end what was a fun couple of days for our crew here in Springfield, Massachusetts. Again, for more on FIBA 3x3, simply keep it locked into where you are watching right now, the FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel, and follow FIBA 3x3 on all of the various forms of social media everywhere around the globe. Again, it is a staggering following that FIBA and this sport have picked up in the 3x3 version of it in a very quick matter of time. The next stop on the tour does not come up until May, but remember, it is an Olympic year, and this 3x3 variation of basketball will have an international stage coming up in Paris. For all the folks behind the scenes at USA Basketball and our production crew that have brought you all the action over the course of the last couple of days, we thank you for spending part of your Tuesday and Wednesday with us. Great play from 8 different teams from both North America and Europe. But it's Canada who has become a force in this 3x3 version of sport that they will take home the trophy from the Naismith Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. Again, I'm your match announcer, Greg Rakestraw. Thanks for joining us on FIBA's 3x3 YouTube channel.